Hello, everyone, and thank you to the Buffalo Fireside community and the BFCVC organizers for bringing together some of the smartest minds in the investor and trader space. I'm Joey Ricard, founder of Klizo Solutions and co-creator of AI Headhunter.com. And I'm excited to introduce you to one of the most disruptive platforms reshaping the future of executive searching and recruiting. Let's talk about what's broken in recruitment today. In a global talent market valued at over $500 billion, recruitment hasn't kept up with the pace of innovation. Despite the rise of digital platforms, over 70% of recruiters still rely on manual tools like spreadsheets, email chains, and fragmented CRMs to source and manage candidates. On average, it takes 42 days to fill a position, and that number only gets worse for executive or technical roles. That's 6 weeks of lost productivity, project delays, and revenue leakage. For small agencies and solo recruiters, this inefficiency is even more painful. You're juggling dozens of open roles, combining through hundreds of resumes, copy-pasting profiles from job platforms, and trying to keep everything organized without any automation. But the problem isn't just time, it's quality. Studies show more than 50% of new hires underperform because the selection process is rushed, biased, or based on surface-level insights. And let's not forget the candidates. 92% of job seekers never hear back after submitting a resume. It's a black hole wasted potential. This isn't just frustrating, it's expensive. The average cost of a bad hire up to $15,000 for mid-level roles. For executives, it can exceed 6 figures. The current system is reactive, inconsistent, and biased towards who looks best on paper, not who performs or practices the best. What the industry needs is a shift from intuition to intelligence, from manual effort to automation, from guesswork to data-driven hiring. This is where the opportunity lies. With the right tools, we can reduce time to hire up to 60%, improve match quality with AI scoring models, and create a fairer, faster, more efficient experience for everyone involved. And that's exactly why we built AI Headhunter. AI Headhunter is a powerful tool that scrapes candidate profiles from LinkedIn and other job platforms, giving recruiters instant access to a growing database of over 50,000 pre-screened candidates. Solo headhunters, recruiting teams, and agencies can now search smarter, connect faster, and close better hires with no manual effort. But we didn't stop at recruiters. Job seekers can also upload their resumes and receive personalized job matches and salary benchmarking, helping them understand whether they're underpaid based on their role or location.
Hi, I'm very excited to actually talk about AI Headhunter today. We're going to go over a little bit about what we're building, and we're going to talk about how this brings value to Ehave. So I'm going to walk you guys through the Chrome extension and some of the tools we're releasing on AIHeadhunter.com today. Thank you very much for your time, and let's check it out. First, I want to show you guys AI Headhunter. This is a tool we've been working on, and I want to showcase some of the things we've been doing on it, which is pretty cool. So over here, I'll show you in the top right. You can go ahead and I'll click on this Chrome extension. This is the website. You guys go to AIHeadhunter.com if you want to check it out. There's a nice video that explains what we're doing. There's this really cool tool I'll come back to, but let's first walk through what we're building. Here, this is where you can log in. If you already have an account, you can log in. If you don't have one, you just click sign up over here, fill out your information, and go ahead and log in. We'll go ahead to log in though, and we'll use one of the accounts we have. So I'll put in username, I'll put in the password, and we're logging in. Now, this is pretty cool. So if you're looking for talent and you're trying to recruit them, you can search anywhere in the world and start finding talent. So right off the bat, we'll just kind of, let's search for a certain person or area. So in this situation, higher income salaries are better for headhunters. We're going to search for a health manager, right? Let's go ahead, we'll search United States, and let's start scraping. So now we're going to go over there, and it's now scraping. So now what we're looking at right now is we have the search for a health manager. We're starting on page 1, we're looking in the United States. If I click start scraping, it's going to start finding candidates that fit the actual profile I'm looking for. So here we go, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4. I'll pause this here. So now we can scroll down and you can see what we have. We have the picture, the name, we have their actual headline, summary, we have their position, current position, their education. It's connected to my LinkedIn, so we know what degree they are, of what connection. And we know how many followers they have, where they're actually located. And we can send invitations or not. We can also see their other badges. So some people might be professionals, some people might be content creators. things that help you kind of filter through those candidates of exactly what you're looking for. Now, this information goes over to our interview screener to help create the flow for the interview of these people. And we'll go through that in a minute. But also, the cool thing that we're doing is through our data aggregation side, we're finding more information on each user and feeding that to AI. That helps further the actual connection with the users, but also gets their information from email, phone numbers, things like that. So let's go back to the actual homepage. So one other thing we're releasing, we're happy to actually talk about. This is going to be publicly for display. So on the homepage, something else we're releasing, I think it's today or tomorrow, but it'll be up there. Pretty interesting, but you can go here and you can see your resume reflection. So what this is finding out is you can upload your resume and it'll tell you the value of what you are in the industry. So let's just, as an example, we put in an email address, right? We'll put in where we want to actually get a job. So let's say Miami. We'll put in the income we want to make. It's a high income, but let's just say it's that. I'll upload now the resume. Okay, now we got the resume as an example. Now, if you reveal your true salary, this is going to go over there and now it's going to pull up the options of the jobs I have. It identifies how close I am to the job and the ranges of salaries are going in there. This is a pretty cool tool that's going live right now on the website. And you can upload a resume as a candidate. It gives you information on, are you too high? Are you within the range you're thinking? Maybe you're thinking too much salary, right? So by doing this also helps feed the actual headhunters. So if you're looking for a job, you go up, upload your resume, it goes out to a series of headhunters that are already interested in using our tool. Okay, so we showed you guys AI Headhunter. Now we're going to show you guys Interview Screener. AI Headhunter is a tool that helps with Interview Screener. When you're recruiting from AI Headhunter and you're finding the talent, you filter them through Interview Screener to make sure they're qualified for your needs, and you do the whole interview process. We're going to show you some of the cool things we're doing at Interview Screener, how the AI from Interview Screener and the AI from Headhunter work together. So let's go right into it, okay?
So on Interview Screener, you can see a video about how the function of our website works. You'll see an interview, things like that. You'll see some of the features and benefits. You also get to see, some of the other things that we're doing to integrate as well. On here, you can click on the Unlock $100 credit. If you go here and you sign up, you'll get $100 towards your actual trial period. If you sign up, awesome, you get that credit as well towards that. We're letting people that are interested come in first. We're beta testing with people that we can help onboard and work together with. So we'll go ahead and log in. So you can use Google or LinkedIn, but I'll just log in real quick. And this is our actual backend right now. So on here on the left, you have jobs, candidates, candidate lists, uploads, users, interviewer, and settings. So your jobs are jobs you create. You can create a job. You can post a job. You usually do like a job description. AI will help fill in all the actual stuff for you. It's really, really helpful. You can also go here and see all the candidates. And you'll see the candidate list of everyone who's applied to jobs. You can go to uploads, where you can upload resumes directly. So it lets you bulk upload. So if you're looking to upload, let's say you have 1,000 resumes. We've had 100, 500 people apply to a job. So we'll bulk upload the resumes, helps feed our machine to actually identify which candidates are best. If you go to users, you can create users. So if you have HR, you have admins, whoever you want to do, you can issue different types of user types. Down here you have interviewers, where you create interviewers, and you have settings. So we'll start first by going into a job. So here we have 3 different pages of jobs, right, that we're doing. If I go to page 3, let's go to React.js as an example. So here you'll see a job, okay? When you create the job and you paste your job description, it creates all this for you. It creates the job post, the title. It can pull information like how many experience needs to be there, the job description, key responsibilities, skills, tags, pre-qualifications are required, and if it's on-site, hybrid, remote, where it's located, full-time, part-time. And then down here are where you can create questions. So one cool thing we've done here, so when you create your job post, you can upload resumes like we showed you. You can just upload 1, 2, 100, however you need. You can filter the criteria. So here you can sort someone however you want to, whether you want like a shortlisting score. So what happens is AI reads each resume, right? Those resumes then go through a filtering system where if it doesn't identify close to the job,
So you're trying to get like, let's say someone who ranks in 80%, it automatically starts filtering those people out. If you wanted to do setting screen qualifications, so this is the resume side, then over here, it's going to actually do it based on the interview. And then from the final round qualification, if there's a post interview or anything like that. So down here, when you're actually generating the real interview you're going to have, you create your interviewer, which automatically we create one for you. You can generate questions. Now I'm going to go over here as an example to a candidate. Let's click View Candidates. And here you're seeing the candidates have applied. So when the resume comes in, we automatically qualify using AI how qualified that person is to the job. So this person's 85, this person's 78.5. And then you can see as they get closer through rounds where they do interviews. So as an example, this person's 85% qualified based on the resume. After the interview, he was actually 65%. So I'm going to click on this person as an example. His name is Ukpe. Ukpe is actually from Nigeria. So you can look here and in his candidate overview, based on the interview, based on the actual resume, here's his strengths, here's his matching points, here's improvement areas he needs, here's his gaps. Now, his education seems to fit, his skills seem to match, his experience relevance wasn't really as good, his overall potential. So if I go over now to profile, we rip all the information from there. So AI goes, analyzes the actual document, extrapolates the information around the resume, then puts it into our system so we feed out a database. Here you have his email, you have what position he applied for, his years of experience that's relevant, his phone number, you have LinkedIn information, you have his strengths, weaknesses, stuff we showed earlier, you have his soft skills, his technical skills, you have his resume, you have his experience, and we have the latest projects as well. If you go down here, you'll see his education, and you'll see what certifications he has. And if you want to, the resume he added, you just click on this and you can view the resume. So it's going to show the resume, then you go view that resume. You can download it if you need to. So HR has a lot of information. Usually they're uploading into some kind of CRM or ATS. And instead of having to actually manually upload this, just simply dragging a resume into the system automatically feeds all of this for them into a nice filtering system and then matches that candidate against the job description. The cool thing we've also done, which this is really interesting, is we're allowing people to take an AI interview. So when the job is open and they apply, they can then go do an interview. So here you're seeing this person actually did an interview. It was 14 minutes and 58 seconds. You can listen to it if you want to. Right? I won't listen to it right now and bore you guys, but you can listen to the interview if you want to. You can see his overall score. You can see his communication score. You can see what questions were asked, how he answered those questions based on the analysis of that. You can go down even further and you can see the actual transcript itself. So you can see how the transcript goes and what the interview asked, what they asked. So this is a full candidate review. This is all automated with AI before an HR person even talks to them. Pretty interesting stuff. Now, AI Headhunter, when they find the actual candidates, it feeds in here, loads up the candidate data, and then sends in the interview to actually go and do it. I'll show you guys something really cool about this. It's unique about that. You guys, I've explained it, but I'll show it to you just so you guys can understand. If I go to jobs and we'll view the job, down here on the bottom, I can grab that interview link, right? So if I copy this interview link and I'll open this up. Okay, so we're gonna actually look at a job. This is a sales representative example job. So here on the left, you can see the actual job description, technical skills, where it's located, full-time employment, or whatever. Over here on the right is when you actually take the job interview. So you see, turn on the microphone, we test this, 1, 2, tested. You can hear, the speaker.
Welcome to Interview Screener.
That's good. You don't have to do the testing speaker, just helpful. And then you can also log in. So you can log in manually or you can log in with LinkedIn. So if you do log in manually, you put in your name, email address, phone number, all that fun stuff. If I log in through LinkedIn, it's going to automatically log in. So there we go. I'm already logged into LinkedIn, so it's connected. Now the interview is going to start in 4 seconds. She's going to ask me questions. I'm going to answer.
Good day, Joseph Ricard, Marissa speaking. I'm looking forward to your insights on Sales Representative Interview Screener SaaS. Shall we begin?
Sure, let's begin.
What CRM tools have you used to track sales leads and customer interactions in a SaaS environment?
We use Salesforce. It's great for creating opportunities, following up with leads, and all that fun stuff.
Describe your experience with sales forecasting and how you utilize data analytics in your sales strategy.
Yeah, so usually you look at historical data, maybe previous sales can identify your forecasting of sales, and then we try to see what kind of sales strategies have worked by using the data analytics of that, right? So once you understand the data, you kind of change your strategy based on that.
How do you approach onboarding new clients for a SaaS product? Can you provide a specific example?
Yeah, so when it comes to new clients, usually you schedule a demo with them, show them that, and then you do an intake and kind of find out what their needs are for that.
Can you share a time when you successfully turned a prospect into a client using a specific sales technique?
Sure. So prospecting the client, usually it's solving problems. So when someone comes to you or you contact them and it's a prospect and you find there's a pain point there, if you can help them solve that even without charging them, they're going to turn around and see what other kind of options and solutions you have for them.
Describe a situation where you faced a significant sales challenge. How did you overcome it?
I really don't know. What's the next question? Let's see how this responds.
What motivates you to work in sales, particularly in the SaaS industry?
I kind of want to end this interview.
Would you like to end the call now?
Sure. There you go. So the interview takes about 8 minutes. I don't want to waste your guys' time going through it, but we customize the exit screen for our clients so they can, on ours, we have a video here for people to understand our culture, who we are. It's pretty cool thing though, but you're engaging with an AI interview. And the whole time HR, a actual human representative is not needed yet. So you're getting the resume, getting an analysis of their resume against the job using AI, and then you're getting an interview that they're doing at the same time. That then compounds with the actual resume to see who scores the best. Now, out of all those people, you're getting the highest scoring people, right? So that lets you find the diamonds in the rough. Instead of having to sift through all of that dirt to try to find that diamond, now you have that diamond, right? So using AI streamlines the whole process. And then using AI Headhunter lets you really recruit the talent you need into your system. So when you're looking for specialized certain people, it lets you find those people in the regions you're looking for, bring them into the system, and then funnel them through an interview screener. So I'm happy I got to show you this. Oh, I'll show you guys one last thing. So over here, you can choose different interviewers. You can create one as an example. We have a bunch of them here. We have people that have Indian accents, British accents. I think we even have one with Vietnamese accent. We have Australian. We can actually do multi-language support to make sure that we can understand people, ask questions, let them explain in their language. So using actual interview screener lets you build an actual AI agent that speaks multiple languages and understands multiple languages. This allows a more smooth process because finding a multilingual HR recruiter is near impossible, right? So this lets us interview and screen them as well.
So again, thank you guys very much for inviting us on the podcast. I'm very happy you gave us the time to come and showcase the technology we're building with Ehave. If you look up Ehave, stock ticker EHVDF, awesome stock to take a look at. I personally feel it's very low value where it is right now. If we continue to do what we're doing from an innovation standpoint and with me on board, helping actually make the changes we need to in technology, I truly believe this company has a very good road out of it. But again, thank you very much to the Buffalo Fireside community. It's a BFCVC, organizers and bringing all these investors and everyone together. We appreciate your time and we hope that we see you guys in the future.